Welcome. I'm Nolani Prescott. Today our workshop is going to be on mental health. Thank you for joining me. Let's jump right in. Here you can see some of the topics we will be covering. I'm first going to introduce you to our organization, Lean on Me, who is sponsoring this workshop. Then we'll address the question, what is mental health? We'll discuss some common disorders. We'll also define depression and discuss some of the symptoms and causes as well as some of the common treatments. We'll also talk about who experiences mental health disorders and go over things you can do if you notice these symptoms in yourself or others. Finally, we'll talk about some other resources available. In case you don't already know about Lean on Me, let me tell you a bit about them. Lean on Me is a nonprofit organization that makes connections between people and resources to help them. Lean on Me works with local and national agencies like NIM and NAMI to bring awareness and provide support and education to those in need. Lean on Me's mission statement is, "We are committed to bring education and awareness to help others live healthier, happier lives." I'm going to play a short video which highlights what we'll be talking about today.
Mental health is something we all have. It includes our thoughts and feelings about ourselves and others, how we relate to other people, how we function day to day, and how we cope with the ups and downs of life. Having good mental health is not about having no mental health problems. It's about feeling good enough about ourselves, being able to do the things that matter to us, and having the resilience to deal with the difficult situations we all experience in life. When talking about our mental health, it can be useful for us to think of it like a scale. Our mental health scale will move towards good or poor mental health depending on what's going on in our lives and the supports we have around us. There are things that can challenge our mental health and shift the balance of our mental health scale. These challenges can come and go over time. They may be brief or may last for many years. They can leave us feeling stressed, sad, worried, lonely, overwhelmed. Mental health difficulties rarely just have one cause. They are often an understandable response to having to deal with the circumstances of our lives and things that have happened to us in the past. While there are things that challenge our mental health, there are also things that can support it too. These things won't necessarily prevent challenges to our mental health, but they can help us cope with what life throws at us. They can help us achieve balance in our mental health scale. Mental health can be complex because our experience of it is personal and unique. But we know that the more we normalize conversations about our mental health, the easier it will be for young people and adults to seek the support they need when they need it.
Here we have a list of some common mental health disorders. They are major depression, postpartum, bipolar disorder, anxiety, post-traumatic stress disorder, or PTSD, and schizophrenia. Depression is a common yet serious mood disorder. It causes severe symptoms that affect how you feel, think, and handle daily activities, such as sleeping, eating, or working. To be diagnosed with depression, the symptoms must be present for at least 2 weeks. Some of the symptoms of depression are persistent sadness, anxiousness, feelings of hopelessness, irritability, loss of interest or pleasure in hobbies and activities, fatigue, difficulty sleeping and concentrating, appetite changes, thoughts of death or suicide, and physical aches and pains. Causes of depression can be from a combination of genetic, biological, environmental, and psychological factors. Some ways to treat mental disorders are lifestyle changes, psychotherapy, vitamins and supplements, and antidepressant medications. Treatments vary, and one thing that may work for someone else may not work for another. It is important that each person seeking treatment work with a doctor to find out what will work best for them. Next, we'll talk about who suffers from mental disorders by going over a few case studies. People of all ages and circumstances can suffer from mental illness. Case study number 1. Lucas is a 15-year-old boy. He's always been a well-liked and happy kid at school. After his parents divorced last year, Lucas has been withdrawn and prefers to spend time alone. He doesn't seem interested in the things that brought him joy. Some depression can be situational or stem from trauma. Did Lucas's behavior put up a red flag for you? Case study number 2. After the birth of her daughter about 8 months ago, Selena has been experiencing things she's never felt before. She thought this was supposed to be a happy time, and she isn't sure why she's feeling this way. Do you have an idea what Selena could be experiencing? Case study number 3. John has been a hard worker his whole life. That doesn't mean it's been easy. At times he struggles to find the motivation to even get out of bed in the morning. He witnessed his own father combat similar issues growing up. Do you think John is affected by any stigmas surrounding mental illness and seeking help? Now that we've discussed some possible scenarios, let's discuss what you can do if you notice any of the signs or symptoms of depression in your life. Talk to your doctor. Speak to a medical professional who can provide a treatment plan and next steps for recovery. Make lifestyle changes. Diet, exercise, and positive thinking bring balance to your mind, body, and spirit. Find a support group. Join a group where you can find support from others who may be experiencing similar issues. Reach out to someone you trust. Having someone in your corner that you can talk to may be helpful during this time. Arm yourself with information. The more you know about mental health, the better you can defend yourself and others. Be an advocate for others. If you see someone struggling, don't be silent. Some other resources available are the National Alliance on Mental Illness and the National Institute of Mental Health. And anything that you saw today can be found at leanonme.org. Thank you for joining me today. I wish you well.